All right, okay. Yeah, I was like, all right, someone doesn't want to learn. Strategy. All right. So day trading, that's one strategy for IPO, and swing trading, there's a different strategy. Okay, so day trading, here's what you want to see. Again, it's like, it's actually even funny because the day trading strategy for IPO is pretty much what you learn in PTS. I mean, it doesn't change, right? It's still the same thing. It's like you finding a buy setup, you're finding a breakout, you're finding a 3-bar play. I mean, it's still all the same stuff. The only thing that changes is one little nuance, all right, which is this. Number one, these are some of the rules. So on IPOs, don't play pullbacks or buy setups, okay? That's one thing that I've kind of learned is don't play pullbacks or buy setups on IPOs, because IPOs you want to play on strength, right? You know, different to regular stocks. Okay, so hold on. Don't play pullbacks or buy setup. So in typical stocks, you know, we'll be waiting for it to show us a bullish move, and we're looking to buy the pullback, right? IPOs, on the other hand, you want to play it, right? IPOs, you want to play it on strength. You don't want to buy the dip on it, because when an IPO starts going down, when it starts putting in lower highs, you don't want to pick a bounce on that, because if IPO is going down, that's not a good sign, first of all. So IPOs, you want to be able to play it on strength. Number two, it should open at or above the initial price. So whatever they price the IPO at, it should open at or above the IPO price. Does that make sense? So if they priced it at 17, it opened at 14, no, you don't want to play that IPO long that day, right? Because you want to see demand on that stock. So if you play an IPO, it should open at or above the IPO price. So if they price it at 17, it opens at 17, that's good. If they price it at 17, it opens at 18, 19, 20, it's good, right? But number three, it should not open it should not open more than 40-50% above the IPO price. So if they price it at 15, okay, it opens at 30, we don't want to play it, okay? Price it at 15, opens at 30, no go, because now it's too high. Price it at 15, opens at 20, good to go. Price it at 15, opens at 25, good to go. Price it at 15, open at 16, good to go. But price it at 15, opens at 30, no good. So it should not exceed more than 40-50% opening above the IPO price. It should open at or above the IPO price. Don't play pullbacks or buy setups. Number four, the tape should be fast. So by the tape, I mean time and sales. So when you're looking at the IPO, right, just open, you want to see the time and sales go like boom, 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 like literally so fast that you can't even keep track of it, right? You want to see a lot of green prints. You want to see a lot of green prints. You want to see, you know, people lifting the offer. The bids keep stepping up. The bids keep stepping up. That's a sign of a good, strong stock. And the tape should be fast. Like it should be so much volume that you can't even keep track of it. But if the tape is only like printing once, prints again, and prints again, right? And prints again, and prints again, you know, that's slow. You don't want to play that type of tape. Number five, spread should not exceed 30 cents. Now, most of them will be below 30, but there are some that come out which have like spread over 30 cents. You don't want to touch them because you can get hurt on that so bad, you have no idea. Imagine if it's got more than 30 cents spread. Now you're stopping out. Basically, you're going to end up losing 60 cents more than your stop loss. So don't play if a spread is, you know, over 30 cents. Number one, watch the bid. Watch the bid on the level 2 and watch what happens when it hits it, especially at key numbers. Key numbers would be every quarter, every whole number, every half number, right? So these are the key numbers. Every quarter, so 25 cents, 50 cents, 75 cents, whole number, half number, quarter number, and you want to see what happens to the bid at that point. So example would be, let's say the bid is at $50, whole number, and let's say the offer is at $50.05, okay? 5-cent spread, the bid on the level 2, and for those of you who don't know what a bid is, let me, again, I'm pretty sure you guys know what a bid is, but let's just, cover it for those of you who are new, is this. See the bid here? Okay, this is the bid, left side. The right side is the offer. So when it gets to the whole number, let's say this is example, let's assume this is 131. Okay, and on the time and sales, you see red prints, 131, 131, 131, 131, 131. But the bids are not going down. Like, they just keep soaking it up at 131. And maybe they refresh the shares. So you see, oh, there's 2,000 shares here, there's 3,000 here, but they keep hitting it, but they keep loading, reloading, reloading. That means there's a buyers at whole number, okay? The buyers at whole number. So that's a good indication that they're stepping up. So that's one of the things to keep in mind. Watch the action. Is it supporting or is it dropping really quick? Stop losses, number 1. Stop losses should be below whole or half. So what do I mean by that? Well, again, you want to try and keep your stop losses below the last whole or half number. Okay? On IPOs, these whole or half numbers play an important role. So in regular stocks, they might break it, they might peak below it. On IPOs, they listen to these whole or half numbers really quickly, because think about it. The banks, the IPO firms, what are they all saying? Oh, we're going to buy it at 17. We're going to buy it at 18. They don't say, Snap IPO is coming in. I want to be buying it at $23.57, right? No one's going to say that to the bank, right? $23.57. They're all going to be like, all right, 24 would be nice, 22 would be nice, 20.50 would be nice. The whole or half numbers play a lot of, play in this scenario. So you want to be keeping your stop losses below whole or half number by 2 cents. So if the support's at 50, you want to place your stop loss at 48, not 49. Okay? Don't ask me why. Just do it. It's a whole number. Place it at 98, right, rather than 99. Because sometimes they just dip below a little bit, drop the bid a little bit, touches 99, and then pops right back up. You want to keep it 2 cents below whole or half number stop losses. So these are some of the nuances. 8, only play on strength. So no pullbacks. So that would basically mean play 3-bar plays, breakouts, wedges, opening ranges. These are the only patterns you should stick to for IPOs. 3-bar plays, breakouts, wedges, opening ranges. That's what you want to stick to as far as patterns. Number 9, your entry should be above opening price. Okay? Your entry should be above the opening price. So let's say it opened at 20. So let's make a pattern here real quick. So let's assume this is a pattern. I'm just going to write down prices here. Let's say 19, 20, 21. Okay? And let's say the stock opens at let's say the stock opens at 20, goes to 21, and it starts coming back down, right? So let's say now it starts forming a pattern here. You're like, okay, I want to go long here, 1950 by $19, right? But no, you don't want to do that. You don't want to play 1950 by $19. What you want to do is you have to wait till it gets above the exact price it opened at. So it might open at 20.05. So you want to be playing at 20.06 by the next whole half number. Stop loss below that by 2 cents. Your entry should always be above that opening price. Does that make sense? Now this is just my strategy. A lot of people buy them while they're dropping, they scalp these pops, they scalp all of that. But I prefer get above the opening price, because that indicates that, okay, now the momentum's to the bullish side. If it's below the opening price, the momentum is to the bearish side. Yeah, that's what you want to use. As far as patterns, I mean, pretty clear. You already know 3-bar plays breakout wedges. I don't think I need to draw that. As far as swing trading strategy, there's only one strategy. There's actually two strategies, but I want to teach you one. And trust me, learn it. You're going to do really well. The strategy is this. Let the IPO do its thing. Let it go up, let it go down, whatever. Sooner or later, 90% of the IPOs will do this. 90% of the IPOs will do this. What you want to do, and this pattern might take days, might take weeks, might even take months, might even take a whole year to form on an IPO. Literally. These swing patterns might even take several months to form, but they're always going to do something like this. And all you want to do is you need to draw your trend line on the daily or the weekly chart and then buy it as soon as it breaks. That's it. That's all you need to do. And you might say, oh, that just sounds so simple. That's just a wedge pattern. Yes, it is a wedge pattern. You want to see how it works? Let's check out some examples, guys. Why not? Let me show you some examples of this pattern that I just drew on the swing trading. So remember this pattern. Goes up or goes down, starts wedging, breaks the trend line, you're going to buy it. Okay? Now let's use example GoPro. And I don't even know if I'm just going to open a bunch of different IPOs that came out recently. Okay? So similar, not exactly the same, but you see it open, goes up. Sorry, you don't even see. Goes up. You got your little wedge pattern, right? Breaks out. There's your long entry. Look at this move, guys. From doubled, basically. Doubled. Yeah? You want to see another example? Let's check out Twitter, guys. Look at that. IPO opens. Get a wedge pattern. Going down, breaks the trend line. There's your long entry. Doubles. See that? Yeah? Let's open another one. Let's take a look at, let's say, Virgin America. I don't even know if they exist anymore. Oh, yeah, they do. Okay. Virgin America. IPO opens. Goes up. Get a little trend line. A little wedge pattern. There's your long entry here. From 36 goes to 46. Yeah? Let's take a look at Baba. Again, I don't even know if all of these did it or not, but I'm just, yeah, there you go. Same exact pattern as Twitter. IP opens, you get a trend line, you buy it, 91, goes to 120. Do you guys see this pattern? Again, these are swing trading patterns. These aren't day trading patterns. These are swing patterns. So now that was Baba. We covered Baba. We covered Snap is open. Yeah, 24. I just saw that. 24. So let's watch it for a little bit. I'm not going to be playing it in the first few minutes, of course. So I'm just going to, let it do its thing, form us a pattern first. All right. So we're going to let this one do its thing. I wish I could short it. But so that's the pattern on IPO, right? We looked at Baba, we looked at Twitter, we looked at GoPro. I don't know if Facebook did it or not, but let's take a look how Facebook reacted during its IPO. I'm pretty sure that it was the same pattern, but let's take a look. Right? Why speculate? So again, not exactly the same, but similar. IPO opens, right? Does its thing, goes down, forms the bottom, but eventually what do you get? A trend line break. That's your pattern. Again, it hasn't looked back ever since. Yeah. There's the snappy snap. Again, guys, I'm not touching it. You guys want to do it, you can do it. I will not be touching this one for a few minutes at least, minimum. Yeah, a lot of novice trading going on here. I can see that. People trying to buy the next Facebook here. That's what's happening. That's what people are doing. Everybody wants to buy the next Facebook here. And it might be, I might be totally wrong. Who knows? But I can only do what I can do. There's the Tiffany, guys, coming right back down. Oh, wow. There's like a storm coming here. No, actual storm. My just windows, everybody started shaking. What the hell? We will snap my picture. I just need this Tiffany's to drop, guys. That's all. I don't care about the Snapchat. Honestly. I don't care about the Snapchat. I just need this Tiffany's to drop to my target, and then we are good. We're almost there. Literally, we're almost there. A little more of a drop, and then we'll get our target on it. Yeah, look at the snappy snap. 25. Again, I'm not touching this thing right now, but this thing is, yeah, strong. Look at the level 2 on the 25 bucks. Tons of shares. It might even get taken though. Look at 25. What happened to 25? Look at it. Look at that share. Do you see that? Look at the Nizy guy and the EdgeX guy on 25 bucks. A lot of shares to sell. But they will try and peak above 25, I think. Yeah, look at that Nizy. Nizy at 25. That's a lot of shares. But he's decreasing. So people are buying him up. He's decreasing his shares slowly, slowly. Look at that. So people are buying this 25, guys. Look at that. It's decreasing. It's going to break 25 here. It's going to break. There you go. Just broke 25. Told you. But again, I'm not trading it. It's not my type of play. There's no pattern. I don't like level 2 trading. Even though, you know, it can work. I'm not a big level 2 trader. I use it just to make decisions. But I still need a pattern. You know, so I don't trade based on level 2. I just use it for my judgment. And this is exactly what. Some people might be trying to scalp it above 25. They got a 20-cent pop, but too quick. You didn't get out. Now it's dropping. Yeah, I'm gonna stay away, guys. Actually, honestly, I'm staying away. Right? I'm staying away. I want to hit my target on Tiffany, and I want to call it a day. And that's what I want to do. I want to hit my target on Tiffany, and I want to call it a day. Snapchat can do whatever it wants to do, because I just don't feel like trading in Snapchat. Yeah, it's a fast tape, so it meets the criteria. It meets criteria number 4, which is the tape should be fast. It meets the criteria of a lot of the things, right? So go through this checklist. Don't play pullbacks or buy setups, okay? It should open at or above IPO price. It did. Check. Not up 40, 50%? Check. Tape should be fast. Check. Spread should not exceed 30 cents. Check. Now we got to watch for the bid to see if there's any support or not. There was, but we'll see. But yeah, honestly, I don't see much. You know, I don't see much. I'm just gonna stick with this little guy. Come on, Tiffany. Are you gonna drop or not? Are you just gonna tease me? Come on, drop, drop, drop. I know David's in the Tiffany, but anybody else in the Tiffany's? Few more cents. We need. Ed, isn't it? All right, let me go ahead and stop the recording for the IPO.